Hi everyone, my name is Enrique Mendoza. My topic will be internet addiction and its relationship with mood disorders in young adults. This topic can fall under psychological disorders in our 10 broad topics. I am really interested in internet addiction because it is something that is greatly affecting our society today as technological advancements is making the internet more and more accessible to more and more people around the world. People use social media, stream movies, stream TV shows, connect. The internet is a great thing that everybody uses to make life a little easier. However, it can be abused, and that is what internet addiction is. It can be defined as excessive overuse, leading to distress and significant impairment in daily life. The way that researchers measure whether or not someone can potentially have internet addiction is with the Young Internet Addiction Test and with the Internet Addiction Test. The mood disorders I want to focus on are stress, anxiety, and depression, which are tested by using the Depression, Anxiety, Stress Scale, the DASS, or a shorter version, DASS-22. These tests are all self-evaluated, self-questionnaire surveys, so there is a question of their validity and whether or not the results are 100% accurate. Our first study is a cross-sectional study which I found on a scientific journal which is peer-reviewed, and the study was done in a medical school in Lebanon on over 600 students over the age of 18. They surveyed these students for internet addiction using the Young Internet Addiction Test. For insomnia, anxiety, stress, depression, and self-esteem, of the 600, 100 were determined to possibly have internet addiction. And here we see the results with insomnia, stress, anxiety, and depression, as well as self-esteem. All the p-values, however, are under 0.001, which shows that a lot of these results can be due to chance. As we can see here, that the means are not very largely different, with standard deviation making it most likely due to chance. But you can see that there is a difference in the means. But it is hard to come to the conclusion that it is a result of internet addiction. Our next study was done in Iran on adolescents and young adults with far more participants, 1,052, and of these participants, 632 were determined to have internet addiction, according to the IAT. They also tested these participants with the DSS-22, and they also tested loneliness with another self-evaluated questionnaire, the loneliness scale. And here are the results. As you can see, significance is 0.001, so it's unlikely that is due to chance. And you can also see here that the mean scores are much higher in the internet addicted group compared to the non-addicted group, with standard deviation not showing that these variables change in the internet addicted group due to chance. Internet addiction does not come without controversy, though, as IA itself is not classified in the DSM-5, and there has been no clear-cut definition on what internet addiction is, on whether it is a substance dependence, a substance abuse, or is a behavior disorder. So in summary, the overuse of the internet is important to understand because it is possible that it affects mental health in people at a young age, and it should be. So, in summary, overuse of the internet is important to understand and moderate because it is possible that it affects mental health at a young age. And the studies do show that there is a possibility that it can lead to mood disorders, loneliness, self-esteem, and even insomnia. Now, my question to you is, after hearing the studies and the results, do you believe that internet addiction should be in the DSM-5? Why or why not? Do you think that internet addiction can affect your mental health? Why or why not? And are you surprised to hear these results? Why or why not? And here are my resources, all of which are academic journals.